Euro 2016, an enlarged, much changed edition of the European Championship this year. The breadth of competition is greater, but they still set out here in search of just one prize. Anticipation and hope ahead of the opening fixture. A moment for pride and reflection as players and supporters stand for the national anthems. So it's down to business here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
I would say the Croatian Dario Šurna. He's been captain material for a number of years now. Very neat and tidy in all he does. And for a fullback getting forward, he can use his wing skills of old to carve out an opening.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Keeper got a hand on that and nicked it behind. Clears it out of harm's way. Out for a throw. Rakitic. Šurna. Turkey desperately needs someone to hold up the ball here. Rakitic. Modric. Teresic. Where to from here? Vida. Rakitic. Modric. And it's Yilmaz. Turkey have begun the game in high-octane fashion.
Look, it's testament to a very vigorous start that has clearly caught their opposition cold here. And they just need a goal now to confirm their superiority.
It's a long ball, and it's not hit its target. Badal. Rakitic. Mandzukic. Badal. No goals as yet. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Teresic. Modric, and it's Teresic. Aimed long and direct. Burak Yilmaz. And the keeper turns it behind. Somehow it stayed out. Šurna. Badal. Now it's Burak Yilmaz.
Yeah, the defence had him exactly where they wanted him there. Didn't even give him the space or the room to turn. And I think if they can keep him facing the other way, then his threat becomes a much lesser issue.
Burak Yilmaz.
Fair, that was tough for the keeper to handle.
Arda Turan doing well down the left. Now, what are his options? Modric. Teresic. Chance to shoot. Looking to force his way through. He's got away with one there. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, if he hopes to do better than that, he's got to work on his technique and his timing. The contact wasn't right there, so there wasn't much chance of success.
Well, he would surely have scored there more times than not. Vida. Modric. Rakitic. Modric. Teresic. Modric. Ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. Oh, good steal, he just read it. Now it's Mandzukic. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. Zorlu. Schöner. Who's going to make this theirs? No goals as yet. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. He'll have a go. He is off the hook. Much personal relief. Managed to get it away. Can he score? It's got him rattled. That's a waste. Modric. He's gone for goal! Good clearance and very necessary. Now it's Burak Yilmaz. Arda Turan takes control of it and he's on the move. Zorlu can hoist it clear. Throw in. Kovacic. Rakitic. Teresic. And it's Yilmaz. Schöner. The first 45 minutes are up. So there was the first half.
Well, that half-time dressing room now should be full of encouragement from the way they finished the first 45 minutes. They must restart with the same level of intensity, though. Any drop and they're going to let this opposition off the hook. They really have to make it count now.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. Tight old game so far. Can that change now? Modric. Rakitic. Spoon forward. Burak Yilmaz! Finds himself offside. Modric. This is promising. Schöner. Badal. Kovacic. And it's Rakitic. Schöner. Knocks it towards the front. Teresic. Kovacic. Work on the right flank. Now, what's next? It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Oh, he's broken through. Can he find a finish now? Danger averted for now. And a throw in.
Look, he's not going to need an invitation to smash one from that sort of range, and I just think it's risky business for a team to just sit there and watch him pull the trigger like that. It could fly in the top corner.
Still absolutely nothing to report here, goals-wise. And it's Yilmaz. Quarter of an hour into the second half. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Kovacic. And again the keeper stands strong.
Yeah, while he won't be happy with some of the defending in front of him, he can hold his head high. That was a fantastic stop. Look, the fact that they've had so many corners is a plus, but what's followed is a big minus, and that has to change for them.
Turkey haven't made a substitution yet. Perisic. Ball's out on the left now. Modric, deftly done. It's a brilliant interception. Burak Yilmaz. Turkey can't seem to retain possession. Schöne. Badel. Schöne. Modric. Perisic. Perisic. Rakitic. Croatia get it back again. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Burak Yilmaz. Good run through the middle, but he needs support. He's away! It's Yilmaz! It's gone a long way up and away. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Erkin with the delivery. It's bounced out! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Oh, they really wanted that. There's so many players in the box. Everyone's committed to attack now.
Kovacic. Schöne. Caner Erkin pumps it upfield. Burak Yilmaz. Zorlu did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, we were unlikely to see a goal then because there were so many players crowding out that danger area. I think something very special was going to be needed.
And it's Mandzukic. Burak Yilmaz!
Oh, listen, I think you can understand at times that the pace of the game pressures players into split-second decisions, and sometimes they just make the wrong one, and I think he would have been better placing that.
Oh, that's great stuff. Exactly what he's all about.
Well, he's certainly a player I'd be more than happy to watch. Tactically, he's almost impossible to stop.
Arda Turan boots it upfield. Mandzukic.
This late on, they need to be pushing forward if they're going to get a result.
Now it's Burak Yilmaz, and he's through on goal. Rakitic. Çalhanoğlu tries to get it forward quickly. Kovacic. Croatia don't have many options, and time is running out. And Mandzukic! What a wonderful goal!
And the chances of winning a game that may have gotten away from you are always greater with characters like this player. A strong personality that has more than likely secured another big win.
Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
Look, you can only exploit the space if the...
And there goes the final whistle. Turkey have had their life made a little tougher. Defeat first up only adds to the pressure to win from now on in. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking? Formalities just about finished. Now the players simply want to get started. There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, which player... That's clear cut, it's a free kick. Yilmaz. Oh, he's broken through. Burak Yilmaz. Casillas gets good distance on it. Speculative strike. That was a matter of inches.
Well, how close can you get? That must have been a matter of inches. Well, I think the early signs have been very good for them. They've already got that defence unsettled, and now they've got to back it up.
PK. Juanfran hurtling down that right flank. PK. Juanfran. Iniesta. Cesc Fabregas. Now it's Morata. He's off on a marauding run. Caner Erkin cuts it out. Forward it goes. Iniesta. Vitolo. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. PK. Turkey looking really energetic early on. It is a high press. Sergio Ramos. Cesc Fabregas. Iniesta. PK. Juanfran. Aimed long and direct.
Yeah, the defence had him exactly where they wanted him there. Didn't even give him the space or the room to turn. And I think if they can keep him facing the other way, then his threat becomes a much lesser issue.
It is deadlocked. Vitolo. Iniesta. Juanfran. Silva. Where to from here? The play, and it is a goal kick. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Sergio Ramos. Iniesta. Jordi Alba. Vitolo. Jordi Alba. Spain keep the ball, but can't do anything meaningful with it. Burak Yilmaz. Cesc Fabregas. PK. Cesc Fabregas. Silva. Iniesta. Cesc Fabregas. Juanfran. Going to go down too well with his teammates. Iniesta. Silva. Spain do retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. nearly half an hour gone here. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Turkey desperately needs someone to hold up the ball here. Sergio Ramos. Vitolo. Silva. Juan Fran. Silva. Iniesta. Silva. And it's Yilmaz. Oh, that's a waste.
He knows very well he can score from that distance. Not quite this time.
Silva. Vitolo. Aim forward. Silva. It's a loose ball. Now it's Arda Turan. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Arda Turan! What a rocket! That is special! About as smooth as it gets! And Turkey take the lead! That has brought the house down. What a wonderful hit!
Oh, the contact was fantastic. Right on the bootlaces, and it packed a lot of venom for what was a really potent strike.
Turkey take the lead, 1-0.
Oh, they've done well to take the lead there, but they can't let their opponents back in. They have to stay focused.
Now it's Burak Yilmaz. Cesc Fabregas concedes a free kick for that. Always going over the top.
Well, that free kick looked too far out for a shot.
PK. To the final 5 minutes of the first half. Turkey scoring close to half-time to give them a 1-0 lead. It's Yilmaz! He's got away with one there. Vitolo. Spoon forward. Iniesta. Alcacer. Jordi Alba. Iniesta. And that'll be the last act of the first half.
Well, you obviously have to give credit to the front men for the half-time lead, but I think the midfield can really pat themselves on the back too. They worked tirelessly for me.
Turkey, happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And the action is back underway.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. Silva! That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Fran. Cesc Fabregas. He's made sure that that won't get through.
Well, he just ran down a cul-de-sac then. No wonder he lost the ball.
Another piece of really good defending. Alcacer. There was plenty of power on that. And it's been taken short. Now it's Fabregas. Fine defending there. Goalkeeper's ball. Turkey are still that goal to the good. Jordi Alba. Fran. Jordi Alba. And it's Alcacer. And he's shown him a clean pair of heels. Silva. Oh, he's come up against a brick wall there. Fran. Iniesta. Vitolo. Now it's Burak Yilmaz. Turkey yet to make a change here. He's put it on the right now. What's on? Fine defending there. It's Alcacer! It's in! Spain are all square! What a clean hit. No one gets in the way of that.
Yeah, I just thought he made great use of his upper body there. It would have taken something really special to keep that out.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's got them back in it, but it'll be very interesting to see what way they approach it now. Do they settle for that or push for more?
Turkey can't seem to retain possession. And it's Turan. Arda Turan! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. You can get that clear. To locate someone up front. Vitolo. Just about up to 75 minutes. Has a look and has a go. That is wayward.
That was a very decent shot from distance. You know, a little less strength and it might have just dipped under the bar. Good effort though.
Iniesta. Vitolo. Iniesta. Jordi Alba. Cesc Fabregas. Silva. Fran, who does have an assist to his name. Fran does well there. Alert. Iniesta. Promising move that, good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Cesc Fabregas. Iniesta tries to get it forward quickly. Spain have a free kick. game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Yes, and what a battle this has been. Neither is showing any sign of backing off. It's a tribute to wonderful attitude to put everything they've got into attempting to gain that vital edge.
Managed to get it away. Vitolo done very well to intervene. It's a long forward pass. Sergio Ramos pumps it upfield. Offside, I think? Yes, it is. Spain look as though they're about to make a change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Struck first time! And that will sail harmlessly past. Sergio Ramos. Vitolo.
At this stage of the game, they need to get into a more attacking position.
And it's Alcacer. Isco. Plays it long. 4 added minutes on the board. Now it's Isco. Isco. Juanfran. Isco. Iniesta. Now it's Morata. The assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. The final whistle. A game chock full of moments and talking points. It could have gone either way, but chose in the end to share its spoils. It ends in a highly entertaining draw. Your reflections then, Jim?
Listen, I think they certainly met their match here. There was a lovely ebb and flow to the encounter, but very little to choose between the teams, and so we've ended up with an entertaining share of the spoils.
Formalities just about finished. Now the players simply want to get started. And we're underway. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, I'm drawn to Arda Turan. Not always a player who'll capture attention by doing something extra special for us, but he's someone who does everything to a pretty high level, and he plays with great intensity.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Casio. Burak Yilmaz. So what now? Speculative strike. He's got away with one there.
OK, they've missed a couple of chances so far, but you can take nothing away from their spirit and desire. They look as though they want it more.
Blocks! That's really good defending. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And the volley. And it's Krejci. Tries a long pass towards the front. Turkey, very much the team that started on the front foot.
Look, it's testament to a very vigorous start that has clearly caught their opposition cold here, and they just need a goal now to confirm their superiority.
Lafata. They're guilty of lacking inventiveness here. It's all broken down. Who's going to make this theirs? Kola. Gebrselassie. It is deadlocked. That'll be a throw. Managed to get it away. Kola. Suchi. Krejci. Kola. Pumps it upfield. Selçuk Inan with a good steal, well played. Kola. And it's Lafata. Krejci. Lafata. Burak Yilmaz. Burak Yilmaz. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Arda Turan got into a good position, but he may need to hold things up. It's a goal kick. Suchi. Pasil. Lafata. Kola. Burak Yilmaz. Suchi. Pasil. Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Hit into the middle. Struck first time. He's got away with one there. Timely intervention. Dochkal. Kola. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Either side really getting hold of the ball. It's a loose ball. They've got it back and they can go again. Crosses it in low. Still, rather frustratingly, it is 0-0. The Czech Republic keep the ball but can't do anything meaningful with it. Kola. Now it's Burak Yilmaz. Suchi. Gebrselassie. Kola. Dochkal. Kola. That's surely a foul. Free kick. Dochkal. Gebrselassie. Kola pumps it forwards. Lafata. There is the half-time whistle. The midway point of the game.
Well, that half-time dressing room now should be full of encouragement from the way they finished the first 45 minutes. They must restart with the same level of intensity, though. Any drop and they're going to let this opposition off the hook. They really have to make it count now.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. A tight old game so far. Can that change now? Tasil. Kola. Gebrselassie. Dochkal. Tasil. Dochkal. Gebrselassie. Dochkal. Tasil. And it's Dochkal. Gebrselassie. Gets it back. Tasil. Now the pass. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Gets good distance on it. Çalhanoğlu. Çalhanoğlu! Oh, bang on target. Oh, that's great stuff. Exactly what he's all about.
He's just a nightmare for any defence. His movement, his pace, his anticipation, it's on another level. It's so hard for any defence to contain that.
Still nothing to reflect upon in terms of goals here. It is 0-0. Now it's Lafata. And it's Yilmaz. Krejci. Tasil. Kola. Krejci. Tasil with the ball through. Dochkal. Kola. Lafata. Lafata shoots! Çalhanoğlu hoops it upfield.
Yeah, the defence had him exactly where they wanted him there. Didn't even give him the space or the room to turn. And I think if they can keep him facing...
He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Kola. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Turkey haven't made a substitution yet. Burak Yilmaz. Just doesn't give up. You just know he'll be in there again before long. Krejci. Gebrselassie. Dochkal. Gebrselassie. Dochkal. Krejci. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Good clearance and very necessary. Has a look and has a go. Tasil. And it's Lafata. Burak Yilmaz. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Lafata. And it's Yilmaz.
Well, they've got one eye on the clock, but the balancing act is very fine at this stage. Go for it, and it could backfire. Sit back, and it may be at a price.
Dochkal. They've done it! That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal! Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
I think when you can see the goal like that, the manager has to start questioning his personnel, because to allow someone into that position, totally unmarked, I think that's reckless in the extreme, I really do.
The Czech Republic themselves into the lead.
Yeah, it's been their hard work that has got them this lead, but I just wonder whether they can keep it up. This may take a toll now.
Çalhanoğlu. Tasil. Rafata. Dochkal doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Knocks it towards the front.
This late on, they need to be pushing forward if they're going to get a result.
And it's Yilmaz. Turkey are out. Well, great expectations have turned to huge disappointment. They have simply not done enough to merit a place in the knockout stage. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, it all came down to this, and they had to produce to ensure qualification, and